Okay, so I also think that this time is about potentially deep reflection. You know, this definitely going into winter now, and also you know, with the coming festivals of Halloween, Samhain, and Day of the Dead. It's really like a thin veil between the dark and the light. So deep reflection, but also gratitude. It's a great time, always a great time for gratitude, but particularly at the moment, I think to actively choose gratitude. So that's what we're going to start the practice with, and to be mindful about gratitude throughout our practice. And we begin standing. I'm going to start with one of my favourites to make sure we get really nice and warm. My shoulder circles, don't often start with these, but it just felt like a good thing to do. I instantly feel energized. So however we're feeling, I'm feeling a bit damp and unenergized. Putting the left foot forward, left hand on left hip. Just start by letting the arm swing. So just start getting used to the feeling of the shoulder and the weight of the arm. Just releasing, holding the fingers lightly there in the right hand. Yeah, and just giving that a little bit of swing. Just feeling the space around you. Maybe this is the first time you felt in your body today. Just give it a bit more momentum. And then we're going to go backwards first of all. We're going to go round and round with that arm. Yeah. But keep the rest of the body slightly soft. So if you've been quite still today, this might be quite a wake-up call for your shoulders. Have a great release, swinging that arm. Whoa, yeah, feel a lovely wave of energy coming into the body just from that one little swing. And then we go forwards with the arm. Try and keep the rest of the body fairly relaxed. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils, but just get that arm really going and let it swing a little bit to a stop. Just let it hang. Just see how that feels. Maybe shake the hand a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit more lively. Right foot forward now. Knees nice and soft. Right hand on right hip. Just holding onto the fingers lightly, swinging this arm, letting it be really loose and heavy. Breathe in and out through nostrils. I'm going to go backwards first of all. So backwards in a big circle, breathing. Maybe there's a few little clicks there to start. Yeah, winding up our energy. Yeah. And swinging again. Just feel that breeze. Air, maybe warming up the body a little bit with this. Because this is such a key area of tension, when we release it, it often just brings so much warmth instantly into all directions of the body. And just to emphasize that, let's lift the shoulders up, breathe into the nostrils, and release out through the mouth. Whoa, feels good. And again, into the nostrils, hold for a second, then out through the mouth. Release. And again, breathing in. Squeeze those shoulders right out by the ears and out through the mouth. Good. We'll again roll the shoulders back a few times. Can't do this enough, you know. It's almost like, it's like you can't get enough massage. You can't get enough shoulder circles. And then forwards, we just go 2 or 3 times forwards. Letting the knees be soft and join in a little bit. Good. And then we're just going to take the feet a bit further apart, bend the knees, and just shake off everything. Loosen everything up, bend into the knees. Don't forget to keep that integrity in the abdominals, keep lifting the chest, keep the shoulders relaxed. Now the arms totally relaxed. And the head is on top of the body, not leaning forwards. So you're keeping your central axis of your spine upright and central. And we're just pivoting on that. Yes, so do a little bit longer, just to loosen everything up. And just see how that feels for a second. Oh, a bit more space in the body. And let's just sweep out everything we don't need. Breathing in with a half breath, out through the mouth, swinging the arms. Strong inhale through the nostrils, fresh new in-breath, out through the mouth. Bending the knees, swinging the arms. And again, breathing in. Strong inhale, out through the mouth. I think we need to do one more of those. So prepare, get a nice deep fresh in-breath, look up, reach up, and then out through the mouth. The arms swing a little bit, and come to standing. Okay. Actually, let's just come on the lower back a little bit. In these damp, colder days, it's good to get a bit of heat, a bit of connection. Just invigorate that energy, wake it up a little bit. Say, hey, come on. And then we'll take those knuckles and to get that energy rising up. Yeah, maybe the energy is a bit unbalanced. Maybe there's some areas of the body that are kind of really busy with energy, maybe the head usually, and some parts of the body that are kind of feeling a bit numb, a bit cold, a bit unconnected. So then we're going to just take the left knee up and meet it with the right hand. We'll do a little mini cross crawl, keeping the weight forward on the ball of the foot slightly, giving this a bit of spring, giving it a bit of lightness. Yeah, hopefully a bit more energy is coming into the body, so we don't feel this is tiring. We feel like it's just re-energizing, replenishing. And then we're going to extend the leg out, meet it with the opposite hand. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. Yeah. Waking the body up, coordinating the body with the brain, repatterning the energy. The magic of the cross crawl, this is. One more. And out to the side with the leg, directly out to the side, and the other arm is going directly over the body. Try not to let it hang over the body. The other arm is just hanging forwards there. So we're just opening the sides of the body. Got to repeat the movement. Maybe the first time it might be not so open. And then gradually as you move, and you're breathing to fuel that movement, maybe there's a bit more openness gradually starts to come into the body. Breathe. Yeah. Breathe in and out through the nostrils. Good. Okay. Let's just bring the heels to the backside, just to get the legs even more lively. Quite quickly. Let's get the blood moving in those legs. Get the fronts of the thighs are getting a bit more active. And then we lift the knees up high. Lift the knees high. Breathing. Legs are moving. Feel the energy of the legs. And then we just stand for a moment. Feel the energy moving. Just find your feet. Look at your feet. Feet hips width apart, parallel. Lift the toes, place them down. Lift the heels, place them down. Feel the evenness of the weight between the feet. Lift the chest, lift the heart. We just start by bringing the hands together. We're going to start with a bit of gratitude, as it is our theme today. Choosing and moving into gratitude. Just take a moment to feel that evenness between the palms of the hands. Notice how your energy feels. Feel your connection to the ground with the soles of your feet. Wiggle the toes to remind you. Breathe in through the nostrils. Feel that aliveness. Breathing out through the nostrils, also pointing the fingers down. Then opening the hands up. Inhaling all the way up, bring the hands together above the head. Palms come together and they come back to the heart center. This is breathing out. Inhaling, open up. Strong inhale, reaching up. So we're tuning into that gratitude sensibility, the attitude of gratitude. So we feel that. What do I feel grateful for today? As soon as we start focusing on gratitude, all that kind of negativity just gets swept to the side. It's an instant kind of mood shifter. It's a kind of brings us into a sense of reality, actually. The reality is, we are alive in this moment. Feel your breath, feel your body, and just feel what the gratitude feels like also. How does it feel? Yeah, breathing in. Making this one last breath in and out. Really open up. Fill the heart with fresh new energy. And as you bring your hands to the heart center, just let them land there for a second. So really choosing gratitude. Close your eyes. How does that feel? How's your body feel? Noticing where there is tension, noticing where there is space, and noticing how gratitude feels, the energy. And release. Okay. We're going to stand at the back of our mat. We're going to come into a warrior one. We're going to do a small warrior to start with. So start with the feet, a little V shape, space between the heels, weight onto the left foot, and we take a kind of minimized sort of size step for a warrior, so we can really work on our alignment and also thinking about opening the chest. So Get the hips facing forward, right hip back, left hip forwards. And we're going to start off by just bending that right knee, letting it hover above that right ankle and pushing back into that back leg. So we're getting that feeling there. When we kind of minimize things, sometimes we can get into the posture a bit more. And let's bring the arms forward. We're going to do this chest opener to begin, heart opening. Drop the head down, looking down at the leg, breathing in, open the chest, look up, lift the chest. Breathing out, bringing the arms back. Extending the fingers forward as you do that. So moving in time with your breath, being aware and being mindful of the position of your hips, staying level. Really extend the arms forward, so we're expanding across the upper back between the shoulder blades, and then do the opposite this side. So you're really lifting the chest and taking the shoulders back. So we're emphasizing, exaggerating that opening in the front and also the expanse in the back, while keeping the legs stable and steady, feeling the feet on the ground, making this the last one, and bringing the hands back to the beginning, and drop the hands, bend into the knee, and bring yourself back to the back of the mat. We'll take the weight, we take a step forward with the left, same distance, slightly smaller than normal, right hip forward, left hip back. Strong belly. So we take the hands forward again, bend into the left knee, it's hovering above the ankle. Really take those shoulders forward, so you drop your head down. Already we're really open across the upper back. Inhaling, opening up the front, lifting the heart up as if it's flying skywards. Breathing out, hands come forwards. And we open up the throat as well, our self-expression. And breathing out. Again, you know, Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath, is very useful when we're doing these big, long, expressive breaths, because it slows and evens the breath down. And just to remind you, that's when we have a slight constriction on the throat, as if you're saying ha or sa. So you can try that now with this. You'll find instantly your breath will slow and lengthen. Let's do one more of these. Breathing in, open up. And breathing out, bringing the arms forwards. Dropping the hands down then, bending into the left knee, spring yourself back. Give the legs a little shake, keep the feet on the ground. Just resetting the energy there. We're going to take another step forward into a bigger warrior. So we kind of prepared ourselves. How does the body feel? Weight on the left foot, bigger step forward with the right. Really big. Okay, let's see how this is going to be. In warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1, again, check the hips. So how does it feel when it's slightly bigger, pushing back into that left heel? So we're going to breathe in, lift the arms up, extend them up to the ceiling, and breathing out, bending into that right knee. Let's see if we can bend or move with this. So inhaling, we straighten that front knee, lift up the chest, breathing out, we're sinking down. So as we're taking that right knee forward, we're also taking the weight back into that left foot. So feel that tension between the two. So all the time, the body stays upright. It's not leaning forwards as we come down. We're coming down centrally. Breathing in, breathing out. So the inhale is straightening or lengthening the right leg, reaching the chest up. Breathing out is sinking down. We're just going to move a few more times with our breath. Inhaling, exhaling. One more time. Inhaling, exhaling. So stay here for a breath or two in this warrior one. Think about the position of your hips, right hip back, left hip forward, strong left buttock, pushing that left heel back, lifting the chest, strong belly. Arms extending up to the ceiling, fingers extending and lengthening up to the ceiling. You can look up at the space between the hands if you want to test your balance here. Good. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale, and we're going to come into a forward bend. Right, so let's see how this feels. You can either support your back, the hands supporting there, or you can come into an extended version before you come into a forward bend. Inhaling, whichever you choose, and then exhaling, coming over the leg, extend the arms forwards eventually, and make contact with the ground either side of that right foot. We're going to lengthen the right leg. So pushing the big toe into the ground with the right big toes pushing into the ground, and then away from that big toe, the right hip reaches back and up away from it. Every inhale makes space. Every exhale, we're just releasing down. Body is coming down towards this extending leg. Breathe. Pressing the foot and the big toe into the ground. We're going to come out by bending into that right knee, walk the hands up the leg. Bend into the right knee again and spring back to the back of the mat. Give the legs a little shake, reset. Just check your feet. Again, weight onto the right, big step forward to the left. Big step, full warrior. Should be really wide. Now the right hip forward, left hip back, push back that right heel. So strong back leg. Breathing in, lift the arms up, extend them up. Breathing out, bending into the left knee. It's hovering above the ankle, just check it, have a little look that it's not rolling in or out. So it's a very stable, strong thigh there, pushing back. So this is very, very engaged with both thighs, both legs, and the soles of the feet, and the hips, in fact, everything. We're going to move with this, breathing in, lifting the chest, lengthening the front leg, breathing out, sinking down. Don't forget to push back into the back foot, keep the back leg, the right leg very active. So it's even more active as you sink down. Inhaling, lift the chest, exhaling, sinking down. Breathing in. All the time that right hip is coming forward, left hip is coming back. Don't let that be altered by the moving and the breathing. So by moving, we really get to feel all the mechanics that are happening as we move in and out of the posture. And it also keeps a focus of interest, you know, when we're moving slowly with the breath. It keeps our focus on our breath. So this time when we come into the posture, sinking down, pushing back into the back foot, you can look up at the space between the hands, keep extending the fingers to the ceiling, or just look directly forwards, whichever you prefer. Strong belly, strong back. Breathe deeply. Now use the inhale to lift up and lengthen the leg. Breathing out, lower the arms down. So forward bending now, either with the hands on the back or extended. Inhale. Exhaling, coming over. The body's coming down to the ground. And then whichever you've chosen, take the hands to the ground, either side of that left foot. On the inhale, you can come away a little bit from that leg. On the exhale, we're just bending forwards. So we're in a forward bend, but we're also lengthening this left leg. Big toe of the left foot is pushing into the ground. The foot is pushing into the ground, and the left hip is reaching up into the heavens. So lengthening, creating space in the left leg. Breathe. Good. Now bending in that left knee, walk the hands up the leg. Bend into that left knee a bit more so you can spring back to the back of the mat. Let's give our legs a little shake. Whoa, yeah. Now we're going to take the legs wide, bend the knees and let the body hang forwards. We're a wide leg ragdoll. So it feels really nice to release the back. Breathe in through nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Keep the knees bent. Good. You can hold on to the elbows if you feel that's better for you, or let the arms just rest on the ground. Some of you, your heads might be quite near to the ground or even touching. Just really let the shoulders hang here. Breathe in through nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Now we're just going to straighten the knees up a little bit. Take the hands to the hips. Look forwards and lift the elbows. So your body is, or your spine is parallel to the ground. So by looking forwards and taking the chest forward, it really helps. And you're keeping a strong belly, strong back, strong buttocks, strong legs are all working here. And then breathing out, coming down to the ground, fingertips to the ground. Still with the straight legs there as much as possible. Now use the inhale to come up on your fingertips, look forwards. And exhale, forward bending a little bit deeper. And then again, just relax into the ragdoll by bending the knees. And sighing out through the mouth. We're going to unfurl now. So leave the body hanging, leave the head hanging, leave the arms hanging. Keep the knees bent. lifting from the base of the spine, traveling up through the back, through the vertebrae one by one until you're coming up to standing. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Yeah, waking up the back a bit more. Breathe. Okay, I'm going to bring the legs together, however you want to. Give the legs a little shake here. So I'm going to come into balance now, nice strong balance. We're getting nice and warm. Warrior 3, don't forget to use furniture if you need to. So we take a step onto the left foot. Put all the weight into that left foot, spread the toes. Find a point for your eyes to focus on the ground somewhere maybe. Lifting the back leg, point the toe, keep the hips level. Strong left leg, the thigh there is strong. And extend the arms forwards to counterbalance the extension of that right leg. We're trying to make this line from the fingertip to the toe, one nice lovely long line, which is parallel to the ground. So we're like a T shape, our body. Try to resist the urge to grip. Keep resetting, keep trying, keep allowing all the little movements of the foot. Don't be worried about the wobble. We can survive the wobbles in life. Let's keep a strong dynamic, strong determination with this Warrior 3 balance. One more breath in and then lower that right leg down. Good work. Again, give the legs a little shake. Loosen them up. Now we're going to come onto the other side. So stepping onto the right foot this time. Taking some time to bring the weight into that right foot. So making sure that you're keeping the hips level. Left hip is a bit further down. And then pointing the toe or pushing the heel away, lifting the back leg. As you lift, really lengthen the leg. So you're really engaging that left thigh. And then taking the arms forwards. If you want to hold on to something, you can. But make sure your arms are extended to do that. So you're really having a sense of the posture, which is extended. Breathe. Breathe deeply. See if you can hold and breathe a little bit longer. One more breath in and release. Lower the leg down slowly if you can. Give the legs a little shake once more. And we're going to come into a bit of a restoring posture into a squat. Yes. Such a good position to get more familiar with the squat. So find a position, your toes going in the same direction as your knees. And let the body just hang between the legs. Let the head hang. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Release the back of the neck. See if you can experience the weight of your head here. The weight of the head increasing the length of your neck, just with ease, with the weight, with gravity. And we help that along with the out breath through the mouth. Good. And we lift up the head, bring the hands together, and just take the elbows inside the knees. And as much as possible, we're going to see if we can press them onto the insides of the knees there. Good. Open the chest and lift the chest up. Shoulders back. Trying to get a straight and strong spine here. Good. And then release that. Let's take the hands forwards and sit back into the pose of the swan. Extend the arms forward, bring them forward to the ground. Let's just take a rest for the back of the shoulders. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Just release. Really sit deeply back into the heels. So we're going to come up onto all fours into a tabletop position now for our cat movement. So we're going to actually do these opposites, moving the, make sure there's nothing behind me. Yeah, that's okay. Extending the right arm forward and the left leg back, a nice straight line if you can, and breathing out, bringing the hand down, bringing the knee down. So we're going opposites. Lift the gaze as you take the arm forwards, and then look, take the gaze to the ground as you bring the hand down. We're following the hand, really breathing in and breathing out. So moving in time with your breath. Don't forget to really extend the back leg, point the toe, make this extended movement from the finger to the toe, as if the fingers want to get away from the toe and the toe wants to get away from the fingers. And we're making a lovely long line. In the middle of that long line, In the middle of the toe and the finger is the spine. So we're feeling a sense of lengthening diagonally across the body. Inhaling, exhaling. Enjoying that movement, the cross-lateral movement we began with the cross crawl. So good for reigniting the energy, repatterning the energy, this cross motion, cross-lateral motion. One more each side. Breathing in, breathing out. Remembering to keep the breath in and out through the nostrils. And when you next come down, sit bottom, back to the heels, extend the arms forward, bring the forehead to the ground. Just relax the forearms down. Nothing too strong there. We're just going to bring some ease into the body, breathing in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Relax the body. Breathe into your back ribs, expand your wings. Really increase the space between each of those ribs. So we're really expanding, sending the breath into the back of the body, expanding the lungs a bit deeper. Notice how it feels when we really breathe out fully. The release it brings to the body. Extend the out breath. So keeping the hands where they are, extended, we're going to extend them forward a little bit more. So hands are on the ground, but arms are lifted off the ground. Now on the inhale, lifting up to all fours. Exhaling, taking the hips forward, taking the shoulders back, opening the chest. Breathing in and breathing out. Just moving with the breath, breathing in, breathing out. See if you can keep those shoulders down, away from your ears. And remember, move within your range, because you might find that as you move and as you extend your breath, so there's a bit more space that you find at the end of the out breath. So breathing out, really send all the breath back, the sitting bones going right back into the heels before the in-breath lifts you. So this becomes it can become very effortless. It's just the breath moving you. It just feels like the back is being breathed. And the back is, or the spine is just moving with the breath. And creating space in that spine, space and ease to the nervous system. Just slowing everything down, Right. Good counter activity for a lot of sitting as well. Let's just sit back again. Extend the arms forward still with the forehead on the ground. Again, breathing in through nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. So preparing for our downward dog. Spread the fingers wide, look to the hands. Engage the palms of the hands with the ground, then come up to all fours. Breathe in, tuck the toes under, breathing out, lift the knees off the ground, look back towards the toes, push back through the hands. The head is coming down towards the ground, the tummy's tucked in. Let's see how this feels. Let's just gradually bring the heels down one at a time, just to bring some ease into the hamstrings, into the backs of the thighs. So bringing the right heel down, bending the left knee, bringing the left heel down, bending the right knee. We're just alternating, but keep still pushing back through the hands. Keep still thinking about the space between the shoulders. They're going down, away from the ears and away from each other. So much to think about in downward dog. And also keeping the tummy tucked in, and we're breathing into the chest. Just settle into the posture for a bit longer here, but bringing both the heels down, long in the body. Good. Let's just walk the feet forwards. Let the body hang in ragdoll for a moment here. Knees are bent, body's hanging. Really let the body hang. Let's have a little sway just to see how that feels for the back. Let the head hang, relax the neck, sway slowly from side to side, shifting the weight from the left foot, slowly shifting over to the right foot. See how slowly you can shift the weight. So you feel every little movement. You feel the impact of every little movement. When we slow these things down, it's so much more interesting. Notice what happens to the mind as well. When things are slowed down, how much more we notice. And then come back to a stillness. Take a moment there. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Feel that little pull at the base of the spine, starting that lift. And that's traveling up through the spine, leaving the arms hanging, leaving the head hanging, leaving the arms and head right to the last moment. So finally, once you're standing, then the shoulders lift and sink back and the head lifts. The throat opens, front of the chest lifts. Good. So, where are we now? Yes, we've got another lovely balance. Dancer. Again, we've opened this chest so much and got this lovely opening in the back. So we're going to step onto the left foot and really land it, place the weight onto that left foot. Spread the toes. Just find the balance on one foot, and then we're going to lift the right foot off the ground, holding it in the right hand. Choose the inside or the outside grip. Inside grip, the thumb goes back, don't forget. So it's very much opening the arm up as well, and that right shoulder, much more. Breathing. So let's make a connection between the thumb and the first finger. Inhaling, extending the arm up to the ceiling, up to the sky. Opening the chest. As you breathe out, you're going to pivot from the hip. So you're pivoting from this point. So the whole back is following with this extended arm. The arm and the back, fingers extending forwards. Try not to grip with the toe. And then finally, that right toe kicks up skywards, opening the chest. So we have a back bend here. Beautiful back bend. We have balance, chest opening, also opening of the front of the hip flexor. So again, combating all that sitting, and a strong focus, a strong determination. See if you can stay another breath there. Now on the in the in-breath, next in-breath, lift up, straighten up, out breath, lower the hand down. See if you can come out smoothly, and then lowering that right leg down. Shake the legs, give them both a good shake. So if you're going to shake the foot off the end of the ankle. Okay, let's stand on the other foot now. Take some time, really focus your energy, focus. Balance requires focus of your mind, which is why it's a great mindful practice. Take some time to spread your toes out, feel the ground with that right foot, feel the wobbles without gripping. And then you're going to bend that left knee, hold onto the foot, inside or outside grip, take your choice. Holding it gently but firmly, making a connection between the thumb and the first finger and the right hand. Spread the fingers out, lovely sunshine, breathing in, lift the arm up above the head. Lift the chest, lengthen the whole body, and now as you're breathing out, you're taking the arm forward, you're leaning forward as much as you can, and then finally lifting the toe, the left toe to the ceiling, kicking up that left foot to the ceiling, opening the chest, feel that heart opening, feel the sunshine. You're really reaching towards with the right fingers there, your intention, keep your eyes focused, keep your breath moving. Try not to grip with the right foot. Very tempting. Coming up on the inhale. Lowering the arm on the exhale. And lowering that left leg down. Give both those legs a good shake. Resetting. Enjoying. And come to stillness. Okay. Find your feet. Lift the heels, place them down. Lift the toes, place them down. Feet parallel, hips width apart. Okay, bring the hands to the heart center. Standing tall, so we're standing, lifting the chest. When we stand tall, we lift the chest, strong belly, lifted knees, engaged thighs, weight even between the feet. We're having this Anjali, this is this gesture, this mudra, and the mountain Tadasana, Anjali Tadasana. So this thread lifting the crown to the sky, which is helped along by tucking the chin in slightly, back of the neck really long. Shoulders down, so we really get that lovely openness in the front of the shoulder. Good. Breathe. Feel your connection to this earth. Feel your expansion, your space, your spaciousness, and your power, your connection to the source of power. We're going to move with some breath now. We're going to experience the yoga. So I breathe in. And breathing out, the hands point down to the ground. Breathing in, open the hands, lift the heels off the ground, reaching up. And turn the hands come down to the earth, the heels come down to the earth. So we're just moving with the breath. Very simple, beautiful practice, simple. But it can be as layered and as deep as you choose. And breathing out, the hands are coming down. So remember, the palms are coming down. We turn, so get this turn in the arms, opening up on the inhale. We're open, receptive, we're reaching, we're extending, and turning the hands and the heels come back down. Maybe this is also, this in-breath is an expression of hope, reaching towards, reaching towards that light, the truth, the positive outcome. Breathing in. Reaching towards the best in our human selves. And coming back, breathing out, just softening everything. Yeah, breathing in. There's one more of these. Reaching, extending, that effort, and then softening, bringing the heels slowly back down to the earth as the hands come back down to the earth. And again, take the hands to the heart center. Just see how that feels. Soften the knees, lift the chest, close the eyes. Feel the feet and your connection to the ground. Feel all those little tiny movements that are helping you to balance. Just notice, wow, all of that that's happening without really your interference. It's just happening. All that learning that's happened to be able to balance and stand. And relax, drop the hands down. So some moving and breathing, still staying with this moving and breathing. Half sun salutes. Check your feet, lift the toes, place them down, lift the heels, place them down. Feel your feet. Soft knees. Bring the hands to the heart center once more, breathing in. Breathing out, drop the hands down, breathing in, lift the hands up, look up, hands come together. As the hands come down either side, you're bending your knees, your chest is coming forward, the face is coming to the ground. Now inhaling, hands to the shins below the knees, open up the chest, inhaling, breathing out, forward bend. Bend the knees a lot, so you push up, use the power in your legs, inhaling, use the power in your breath to lift up, breathing out, arms come down. Let's move with our breath. Think of this movement, this vinyasa, this sequence, as being an expression of your breath. Breathing in, chest forward, looking forwards. Breathing out, forward bend, straight legs, bend the knees a lot. Breathing in, power up, fill your body with brand new energy. Breathing out, breathing in, inspiration, brand new energy. Breathing out as you come to the earth again, touch the earth. Inhale, inspiring and opening the heart. Breathing out, coming back to the earth. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. And breathing out, arms come down. So this is a half sun salute, but I think it's really saluting the earth as well. And we touch the earth, inhaling and breathing out. Bringing the fingers to the earth. Breathing in, heart opening. Look forwards to where you're going and breathing out, forward bend. Feel the earth. Bend the knees, breathing in all the way up. And breathing out, arms coming down. There's definitely some hope in this practice and some gratitude. So you really feel the earth, remember the earth, it's there, the support. Where we're going, that direction, the reaching, the heart extending forwards and returning to the earth, remembering we have that support. Bend the knees a lot, inhaling, inspiration, breathing out, arms coming down. Let's do a couple more of these just to remember and to feel this. Inhaling, exhaling, knees bend slightly, fingertips touch the ground. Inhale, lengthen the spine, chest is open, shoulders back, breathing out, forward bend. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, arms come down. This is the last one. Let's make this the last one. Make it really good. Inhaling. Exhaling. Fingers touch the earth. Look to the earth. Inhaling, look forwards. Through the future. Breathing out, back to the earth. Forward bend, straight legs. Bend the knees a lot now. And we're reaching up for the last time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands to the heart center. Just stand for a moment again. Maybe this is a little gratitude moment, just feeling into the heart space and noticing, how do I feel now? Gratitude for ourselves, for our motivation, for our practice. Good. So let's just feel, strengthen the legs. Let's do some chair pose. So check your feet again, so that when you bend your knees, they're going to stay evenly spaced. Breathing in, lift the arms above the head, extend the arms up. Lift the chest, strong belly to start with. And then as you sit back into the chair that you imagine behind you, your legs stay strong, your belly is strong, you're extending the hands forward, the back of the neck is long, so you're looking down at the ground there. Keep extending this lovely line here. Stay strong. So it's not just effort and impact on your legs and your buttocks. There's also a whole lot going on in your spine and in your abdominals. Abdominals right in the middle, so they really need to be central to this. Use the inhale to come back up. Yeah, it feels so good afterwards, right? Lower the arms down on the exhale. Just rotate the wrists, just take our attention off. And the other way a few times, just to feel that softness in the body also with the heat and the strength. Yeah. Always those balancing elements. We're going to come down in a slow squat, yes. This time we're actually going to reach the earth though. Breathing in, lift the arms in front of you. Breathing out, extend the hands forward, sit back. Strong legs, keep breathing in and out as you lower down slowly. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils and then catch yourself. Bring your legs to the ground, bounce your knees up and down a little bit and breathe. Seated forward bend. Just start off by bringing the legs together, toes towards the ceiling, pick the fleshy part back. Sitting nice and tall, let's come into the rod dandasana to begin. So extending the hands towards the ground, either side of your hip there. So making sure the arms are in line with the body. Lifting the chest away from the kind of lifting upwards. It's coming away from your center, away from your belly. So you're already making this nice and long here. And at the same time, the shoulders sink back. So it means you can reach the ground even though you're really lengthening through the spine. As if you were sitting up against a wall. Strong wall here. So we're taking the shoulders back towards that wall, back of the neck towards the wall. The chin is tucked in, you're looking at the big toes. Toes are going towards the ceiling. You can give the toes a little wiggle just to keep your attention. Notice where your mind is going all the time. One more breath in and release. I'm going to come into this kind of softly actually. I just thought maybe it would be nice to walk the hands forward, but keeping the strong back. Soft front, strong back, in the words of Brené Brown. And we just slowly kind of creep the hands forwards. And let them rest somewhere, either on the legs or on the ground here. Just finding the point where, okay, that's the edge. I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable, but I'm not pushing into I'm not pushing into pain or where my body starts really tensing up. I'm just finding that edge and go, okay, that's my edge. That's where the body goes, resists. Yes, the point of resistance, that's a better way of expressing it. And we meet that resistance with gratitude. That's a novelty. So thank you. I'm grateful to my body for putting that resistance in that is keeping me safe, that's protecting me from giving myself pain and hurting myself and overextending myself. Still, I meet that resistance with gratitude and I relate to it And then I just soften it. Over time, we develop this much better relationship with ourselves, with our bodies, with ourselves. Chest is coming towards the toes, eyes are looking at the big toes. You can hold on to the toes if you find that's reachable without hunching your shoulders up. Now we're just going to walk the hands back up, walk them behind, and let's come up either into hip lift, so you can point the toes and flatten the feet onto the ground, to this hip lift, or perhaps into a tabletop, so you bend the knees, put the feet on the ground, and lifting up into a tabletop. Make your choice there. We stay there for a breath or two. One more breath in and lower down slowly to the ground. Bend the knees, hug the knees, so we're doing the opposite movement. And releasing, holding the body. Yeah, maybe give the legs a little rub, remind yourself of self-nurture and care. Now we're going to take the legs wide on the mat, not so wide that you're going to cause yourself pain on these inner thighs. Don't forget you can also sit up on a cushion if that's better for you. So let's see how it is when we face, looking down our right leg, looking towards the right toes, give them a little wiggle. And we're just going to see if we can walk the hands down either side of this right leg, aiming the chest, the heart at the toes. Try to make sure that left leg doesn't roll in. This might want to roll in. But try and keep the toes, both toes, pointing up to the ceiling. And just take the chest forwards. As far as you, again, we're just taking it as far as you can without forcing or straining. And particularly don't put any strain on those inner thighs. Be careful to minimize the wideness of your feet or your legs if you're finding that that's too strong. Keep looking. Don't give up and bring your face to the knee. Keep looking towards where you're going. It's reaching towards. And then walk the hands back up to the center. Come to center. Let's just walk the hands forwards here as far as you can go. Try and keep that back straight. So it's like your heart's wanting to go forwards. We're reaching and we're going towards. We don't know where we're going, but we're going towards. And see where you can go towards. Chest is going forward, straight back. And then we'll walk the hands forwards again. Coming up to seated, nice and tall. And then we're going to just turn the body towards this left leg. Again, checking the right toes are still going towards the ceiling. Walking the hands either side down that left leg. And taking the chest and the eyes towards those toes, wiggle those in front of you. And breathe. Create space with the inhale. And create space and ease with the exhale. Space to move into. Body relaxing, body responding to your desire, to your extension. Then we walk the hands back up that leg, back either side of the leg, come back to center. And let's just insert the fingers and stretch up. Good. And breathing out, lower the arms down. And we just bring the legs and the knees together. Hug the knees once more. Bring the face to the knees. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. So we're going to do a lion posture. So sometimes we do this with the legs out, stretched wide. If you prefer, you can do this also cross-legged, or traditionally, which can be tricky. You also can do this kneeling as well, of course. But if you can, you have the choice to sit in between the heels. So choose which one you want to do. And there needs to be space between those knees as well. So this is quite tricky. You might want to sit on a cushion between your knees as well. You can, or you can kneel. So we're going to do the traditional lion posture. With hands either on the ground, like the claws, or outstretched. With this position, this is a kind of nice, strong, kind of lion-y position. So to begin with, breathing in, and an out breath, rasping out through the mouth. So get this kind of forward motion, going forwards with the tongue out, eyes wide, claws out. Breathing in again. Don't forget, your legs are out to the side. Sometimes it's nice just to take the claws outwards for that movement. Take it again. Let's do one more of these. Breathing in. Yes, so invigorating. Again, bring the knees up again. Hug the knees. Round the back. Bring the face to the knees. And then we're going to just take the hands. You can either take them in front or behind the knees, whichever you prefer. But lifting the chest on a little cosmic egg, pointing the toe, lifting the legs towards the body, taking the chest up, shoulders back, so straight back. Back of the neck is nice and long. Toes either just touching the ground, or if you can balance on your sitting bones. Strong belly here, but not too strong here. Breathe. Feel that lovely sense of balance and poise. Feel your energies. And relax. Slide the legs away. Maybe your legs want to have a little bounce there. Extend the fingers towards the toes. Breathing in and out. Slowly. Going down, falling down, sinking down. Feel as if you're still already sinking into the earth as you're laying the body down. It's like you're laying the body down, giving it to the earth. Let go of everything. Breathing into the nostrils. Nice big sigh. Out through the mouth. Couple of releasing breaths. Enjoying your back lying on the ground. And then maybe just a few movements to ease out the back by hugging the knees. Have a little rock side to side. And just notice the impact of all the efforts you've made today in your practice. Some strong postures there, moving and breathing, focus of attention. How does it feel now? How's your back feel? How's your body feel? How's your energy? What is the flow of energy like? What is the content of your mind or the focus of attention like? Give the knees a little rub, circling the knees. And then keeping one hand on the front of each knee rather. Inhaling, taking the knees away, extending the arms. Exhaling, drawing the knees into the body, bringing the nose toward the knees, curling yourself into a small ball. Slowly, Apanasana, breathing in. Flatten the back and bring the head to the ground. Breathing out. Even lifting the tail off the ground, making yourself a small little nut. Inhaling. Opening the front of the body, exhaling. Really going inwards into a little hibernation. Trying to find the balance between these two things. Opening and expressing. And contracting and concealing. So just feeling that you're moving with the breath, the expression of the breath. Expansion and contraction. One more, breathing in and breathing out. Bring the soles of the feet to the ground. Put some space between your feet, so nice and wide, and also slightly away from the bottom there. Arms out to the side, palms flat down. We're just going to finish with a lying twist, breathing in. Through the nostrils, let the knees fall to the left on the out breath, and the head goes over to the right. Really release the weight of the legs. Breathing in, lifting the knees to center. Breathing out, slowly lower the knees down to the right. Slowly take the head over to the left. We're just moving with the breath. So allowing the breath to be in charge here, trying to keep the breath smooth, steady and even. Inhaling, exhaling. Keep the breath in and out through nostrils. Just the focus here is on ease and flow. Moving with ease and flow. I think this is the last one or two here. And then come back to center for the last inhale. Exhaling, slide the legs away. Bring the hands either back to the body or closer to the body, but the palms facing the ceiling. Lengthen the back of the neck, feet fall out to the sides. Lift the chest away from the ground, lower it down. Cover yourself if you need to. Close your eyes, you're going to come into a relaxation space, breathing. Taking it easy now. Just releasing any last little bits of tension that might be hanging around, breathing in through the nostrils, sighing out through the mouth. Let it all go. Feel the back of the body is sinking into the ground. Close the eyes, take your focus inwards, take your focus into the back body. So you're really leaning back into yourself, settling back, leaning back into the earth, dropping into the earth, melting into the earth. Yeah, soften the front of the body and the back of the body. And just feel yourself surrounded by darkness, the rich soil beneath you, darkness of the space around you, the night, the warm, comforting night, holding your body. Coming into the dark half of the year, deeper into the dark half, and allowing that darkness, that warm, friendly darkness to hold us, support us, and bring us our dreams. But in that darkness, there are tiny pinpricks of light that are stars, and feeling our connection with those stars, with that starlight, with the stars that we are. Yeah. And the hope that the stars bring. So we come back to the day, back to ourselves, back to life, revivifying, back from the dead. Slowly wake the body up, deepen the breath, feel the back of the body. How does it feel? How does your energy feel? Yeah, be grateful to yourself. That sense of gratitude we began with. Yeah. Maybe opening your eyes, looking around your space, noticing the things around you that you feel grateful for, the warmth in the room, the light, and the objects and the shelter. And just rub the body and hug the knees and stretch out and do whatever you feel is good for you to come back. Yeah. Coming back to seated, rubbing the whole body, face. Ah, oh, good. Rub the palms together. Make some heat. Focus your energy between the palms of the hands. Yeah, and then bring that energy back to the heart center. Close the eyes. Bring all of your focus, all of your power to this space. And bring to mind your sankalpa, your intention. And say that to yourself. Feel that you're holding that in your heart space. Remembering it and giving it energy. Good. Namaste. Thank you so much.